ladies and gentlemen, here we are back. Obviously in a new setting. We've got a very, very well-known guest, as you guys may have seen.
Dude, I love your pod studio, man. This is crazy, dude.
Thanks, brother. New studio. Just got it. Just put up all the posters yesterday.
So fucking proud of you, dude.
It's been quite the, the journey here.
I'm so fucking proud of you.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate it. All my hard work. No help at all. Just all me. All me here.
True
got a
grinder.
House. Yep.
True grinder, no matter what.
Hey, that's what happens when you put in 365 days a year, baby.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Day Trip back with another episode. We've got Big Schmitty in the building. Finally, he thought I was cool enough to finally come on our podcast, y'all.
I caved.
Yeah.
I said, all right, but I'll do your pod. No, it's good.
He finally, he liked the lane that we decided to go into, the power slap lane. He's like, oh. I was like, Mikey found his lane. So yeah, thanks to Big Schmitt for coming on the pod here. We greatly appreciate it. Obviously, he's letting us use the space here that he utilizes for the Brennan Schmitty Show. He's letting us use the studio, so couldn't be more thankful. Thank you, Big Dog. We appreciate it.
Thank you for letting me feel like Joe Rogan, and you're Theo Von.
Yeah. I'm on my way, baby. The grasshopper is on his journey.
That's a cool feeling that I got to have.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for opening up the doors here at the Brennan Schmitty Show and letting us in and hang out. You know what I mean?
For real, though, I am proud of you, Mikey, because finding a lane is important. It's something that I'm still trying to do myself. When you started doing this power slap thing, I was like, okay, there it is. You got to run with that. Because, it's weird. Me and the boys, we love power slap. And that feeling you get right before someone's about to get slapped, it's crazy. But I know a lot of people that just don't like it. But then every time I watch a power slap event, people are loving it. It seems like so much fun. And getting to see the behind the scenes that you're doing with it, it seems like everyone's having a ball. And that's what made me, I'm like, man, people aren't really giving the love to the power slap community that it needs to get right now. So to start getting some of those guys on podcasts and building it all up, dude, I think that's a fucking really cool thing you're doing.
Well, I appreciate the compliment. It's been a blast to get involved with. It's as you know, we're involved with the gym and the MMA community and spaces, and we've been in the life for a couple years now, especially with the spotlight that our gym's been having. And it's cool. It's reminiscent of like early UFC days,
right?
Man. It's very like Wild Wild West kind of vibes, very genuine because they're still kind of figuring it out as they're going too. So I even mentioned one of our earlier episodes with Pono and with Keely that'll be coming up too. Like the authentic aura that the athletes still have is super, super cool. Like,
right,
bro. If you wouldn't know any better, they'd just be another person that's there. Like, honestly, they're not too big. They're not too cool. They're not, they're not trying to, get you to pay them to do content with them or anything like that. And so it's been an absolute pleasure and a blast, and it's been so much fun. Just kind of diving in and finding my lane.
I like to talk. I tell people because a lot of people like to hate on power slap, and I don't think they see that the dangerous part is. That's how my dad was with UFC. But it's like, I like to tell people, I'm like, hey, man, people were saying that about the UFC when it first came out. They were saying how violent it was, how dangerous it was.
Human cockfighting, they used to say.
So,
well, and my point to that, too, since I've just been diving in, is pretty much like, well, I'll tell you what, I think they're taking less brain damage because they're not sparring. They're not slapping each other in the face to train. Mm-hmm. They're literally just doing MMA training camps without, or at least the people I've talked to, are doing some sort of training camps with cardio, strength and conditioning, and some sort of like specialized lifting of the shoulders and neck, strengthening the neck and the jaw and everything like that. But they're not like hitting each other. They're not having training sessions where they're hitting each other in the face.
Oh, God, that slap.
But think about it. It's only getting slapped five times at most in a championship fight. You're getting slapped 5 times. Mm-hmm. And that's once every 4 months that you compete?
I like how I feel when I talk about power slap, but I'm not even watching it.
Yeah, bro.
Because I just get so nervous.
Dude, you have no idea. Just imagine being in the building.
I would love to be at a power slap live. I would love it.
It's better than a UFC
event. Bet it's electrifying.
It's better than a UFC event. It's better than a UFC event.
Maybe these days, but I don't know. I do love my UFC events.
I'm telling you right now, the electricity
is insane.
Inside of that building was bigger and better than Suge Aljo Boston.
So when I first went to
It's insanity.
When I first went to a UFC event, I remember hearing kicks for the first time with a silent crowd. How does a slap sound when you hear
Bro,
that slap?
I have to. I don't have my phone. It's recording.
Silly?
There's a video of Rob, the first slap against McGregor, in the New Orleans fight that they just had. The first slap that knocked McGregor down. Bro, it sounded like a belt being whipped on someone. Like it's like a very like loud echoed clap. Like and dude, it's immediate fireworks. Everybody's wow.
Well, you know when you give someone a good dab up and that perfect clap happens and you get that feeling?
That's exactly what it sounds like, and then it's someone just melting.
Oh.
It's literally it's terrible how much I actually enjoy it because it's just so like you can't help yourself. It's like watching the gladiators back in the day. It's like watching a UFC fight. As soon as you see someone get dropped, you're like, oh! Except this, you know someone's going to get dropped. It's almost guaranteed.
The thing about power slap, too, it's like they know it. The hardest part for me is like knowing it's coming.
Yeah.
And you can't flinch.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. In fact, so check this out. This is what separates the champs from just the contenders and the guys is, bro, Rob has this whole like breathing technique he does, like a breathing cadence he does before he gets slapped. Like he's evolving it to a point.
Getting all the blood to the head,
bro. So he'll do slow and steady. He goes slow and steady, and he breathes as they load up. So when they load up, he takes his breath, and then when they come forward, he'll release his breath. And then at the very end, when they're actually coming to slap, because you got to announce your slap on which one, right?
You do?
Yeah, so the way...
Is that a new rule?
No. So the way it's... I don't know if it's a new rule or not, but the way it's set up is you have to announce to the referee which slap you're going to go on. So if you're going to go on 1, 2, or 3, you get to do your range. You figure out your range, and then you get to do, like, warm-ups, right? Mm-hmm. And the one that you announced on, that's when you're going to go. So Rob, he says as he's taking it, he will breathe with the warm-up. So when the arm goes back, he'll go... and he'll release his breath when it comes forward. But when he goes to get hit, right before he gets hit, he'll tense up on his exhale. Mm-hmm. He'll tense up, and then he'll breathe the rest of the exhale. Bro, he eats those slaps like they're nothing, bro. He was literally doing the fucking... like a power lifter getting ready to do a deadlift.
Bro,
yeah, he just... and he takes it, and then it's just boom. And then somehow, he be slapping the hell out of people, bro. And he even mentioned, he's like, bro, some of our guys, like, I would say he was like, in general, power slap athletes get treated better than the UFC guys.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm like, I low-key believe that because they're getting pampered left and right. Like, this is Dana's baby. You know what I mean?
Seems to love it.
Yeah. But
he preaches like it's not going anywhere. It's going to keep growing.
So when they can pair it up with the machine of the UFC, why not?
Right.
Because think about it. They're going to do UFC events are always Saturday. Power slaps Friday. They've now incorporated the UFC BJJ into Thursday. But then also Dana has other babies too, like the SLS and the fucking Nitro Circus and like all the other stuff that he owns. I wouldn't be surprised if they start doing full-on week events promoting all the businesses.
Do you think they would ever put a power slap event like on a UFC card?
Like almost like a Super Bowl halftime show kind of thing?
Like maybe just like whenever the mega fight of power slap fights finally comes to fruition. Do you think they put it maybe?
I think potentially what could happen is eventually I think power slap could be, depending on what they want to do with it, I think it could be like a really good halftime show or intermission show for UFC. But that's if it isn't successful. I really think if power slap ends up being successful, it'll just be another arm branch of the UFC. It won't have anything to do with it. They'll have power slap Friday nights, and they'll have UFC line it up on Saturday nights in the same town all across wherever they go.
Oh, yeah, I was just having like a little fun.
But I do think it's possible to have like an international fight week, like let's say Conor and Khabib get resurrected from the graves and they fight again, like a stupid massive fight, right? Mm-hmm. Pairing it up with a super massive fight in power slap and having them do like a one-off kind of thing. I could see that.
That'd be kind of cool, right?
Yeah, I could kind of see that on like an international fight week for sure. Which would be nuts. Like,
and in a way, it's like, because maybe something like that would make the people who really watch UFC go, oh man, I liked that.
Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, if you get the UFC's eyes on the power slap stuff, it's going to grow just the same because it's electrifying. It's electrifying.
It's weird how it's every time too. I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah.
a slap.
Yeah. And then,
You ever been slapped before? Like a good slap?
I don't think so. Not that I can remember. Like,
I think I've been slapped before. I feel
Nah.
like I got slapped as a kid once, and I was like, "Oh fuck, never do that."
Oh,
again.
actually, you know what? My dad probably slapped me a couple times, just for talking back or something like that.
I
Now that I
know.
think about it,
I'm bringing up trauma. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
No, I definitely think I've gotten slapped for sure with my mouth. Yeah, absolutely, I got slapped a few times, no doubt.
Damn.
But not like to remember it, not to like remember it. You have to remember our dads are completely different too. Your dad was an older dad. My dad was a younger dad, military background, like professional athlete, discipline up the ass, like macho man. So
Yeah, my dad was a greaser.
yeah, your dad was definitely a cool guy, for sure.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I mean definitely
So
hip
is yours.
to the game.
So is yours.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Now that he's older, he's cool. That's for sure.
So what's your goal? Like, what's the next with the power slam? Like,
Yeah, so basically, I think. I mean, I'm just gonna let it play out, man. I'm enjoying the relationships I'm building within it. Obviously, I'm enjoying the content. I need to get better at like to be just like super self-evaluative. I need to get better stuff, and I need to kind of have better plans. I'm kind of too go with the flowy right now, and I think that'll come with time. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm making good connections, and I'm resonating my roots in the community. That's for sure.
Bro, making those connections early on is huge.
Yeah, I mean,
really
that's where I'm kind of focusing my energy right now, is making the connections, just having genuine conversations with genuine people, making genuine connections, so that because they're trying to build too. Like, as much as I'm trying to build all this brand and this pod and this media and this content, they're trying to build themselves too to become bigger stars for the Power Slap, to grow Power Slap. So it's like it's a very beneficial relationship for the both of us, because if I'm willing to do my part and cover it, and you're willing to do your part and being the athlete and being able to be covered and having a genuine time, then we should both be able to do this together and build the sport the way that you guys want to build it. And we kind of got into that, which was really cool on some other episodes, which I just got back from, and we released with Pono in the High Limit Room. Dana's after party was super sick. We had the champ, Damian DeBell, and then we had Pono, who's like a top 5 contender for that belt. Come on, so it's dope. They've got rankings. Sick. They got whole divisions now. It's rocking and rolling, bro.
That's
it's
exciting.
Sick. It's so much fun.
That's
it's so
exciting.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely be looking forward to talking to all those
guys. I want you to go out, because I have to shout out my boy Cody. You haven't met Cody yet, and I swear.
What up, Cody?
Cody is, so if you are 6'7", 300 pounds, 280, whatever you are. Cody is 6.
Hey.
Cody is 6. Check this out.
Uh-huh.
Cody is like 6'3", 6'2", 280-ish, to like our range, and then there's me at 6 foot, 245. We're literally like the evolution of man.
Cell tower bar thing?
Yeah, bro. Literally, me, you, and Cody all standing next to each other would be absolutely iconic. But
we'll get it happen.
Cody is doing super dope stuff too. He is friends with my boy. My boy, not Logan Paul. You know who not Logan Paul is?
Yeah, I felt so bad because we were at the thing, and we were at a little bar thing at the bottom of Zook.
Yeah.
And he was there with all his friends.
Yeah.
And they were like, fake Logan Paul's out there. And they all go look, and they're looking, they're like, oh my God. And so the timing of me going, oh my God, he does look like Logan Paul. I literally go like that. I go, he does look like Logan Paul. Door closed. And I'm like, oh no.
Wait, where was that at?
It was in the restaurant at the bottom of Zook. I forget, we go there all the time. It's right at the bottom of Resorts World.
Oh, okay.
Out there, you walk out the restaurant, you literally make a right, and there's Zook.
Oh, okay. Got you.
But the way I felt so bad, because I go, oh God, I hope he didn't think I was just pointing, laughing at him, because he looked right at me.
Nah, dude, he wouldn't. Knowing Rod, he wouldn't have taken offense to that.
It looked like it probably looked like, what a bitch. And,
no, bro, his name's Rodney, and he's super fucking cool. And him and Cody are really good friends, and they both are from Iowa.
Okay.
Just super dope.
I felt bad.
Wholesome dudes, bro. I've gotten connected with them. And anyways, Cody was saying that when we were in Vegas, we were hanging out and doing all the things, and I'm shitting, dude. Me, you, and Cody would be the three musketeers, bro. It's not even funny how all alike we are and how we all need to do content and stuff like that. But anyways, Cody
should we hit up Dad? Should we hit up Will Sasso? Be like, yo, Dad, we got a show we got to make.
That would be insane. That would be insane because we're all the same human. Yep. Like I'm not even joking. We had one in Missouri who made his way out to Arizona. We had one in California that made its way out to Arizona, and there's one in Iowa. I swear to God.
Well, let's go live in the fucking desert.
I'm telling you, bro, we're all the exact same. Anyways, Cody has his own podcast. And Cody was killing it doing content as well. And we were all just out there having a good time. And I really don't even know what we were talking about at this point where we're just dove full balls deep into the power slap stuff. But Cody is doing, because him and Rodney were killing it on trips that you saw them doing stuff on. Rodney's been doing a hell of a job doing content. He's tapped into the power slap community now. We were just doing a bunch of content, and Cody was able to get some brand deals. We're able to talk to some people. It's been
that's huge,
bro.
That's the biggest
and
thing.
Cody's just started his podcast. I don't know. I think he's 15 or 16 episodes in, just like I am. Like,
so you're trying to say, Schmitty, what the hell are you doing? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, listen.
I know.
Yeah,
man.
Schmitty.
209 episodes of sponsored free.
It's not even that. Bro, you have the content already. You have the following already. You need to come on these trips with us, and we need to get you going.
I need a network. My network is
you gotta stop.
My network is
staying home. Yes. Oh my God. Network. And if there was a worse grade to give you, I'd give you that. But it's an F.
Maybe a D.
Nope. You don't deserve it.
I know.
You don't deserve it.
I know.
And you know I say that with love. I'm not being mean.
I know.
But dude, you already have the foundation set.
I know.
You have 6,000 followers on this mug.
I know.
You got 10 on Instagram.
Right?
Companies will work for you. You just have to go. You have to go find them. You're grinding. I mean, you've been grinding, obviously. Yeah. But now you need to start reaping the reward.
Right?
You got to start networking yourself. You have to. That's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about on this episode a little bit. What are your plans? How are you going to start marketing yourself? How are we going to get the Brendan Schmitty Show to pop off? How are we going to start doing this stuff? Because we've been in a blessed situation for the last couple of years.
Yeah, me and Brendan actually just talked about it the other night. We had a good talk. I was like, dude, because it's weird when like you have thoughts about things and then it's like shit's talking through them. So like things on TV shows or something you hear.
Yeah, little signs here and there. Yeah.
You really want it. Like we were watching the Suicide Boys last night. They just dropped a new video talking about their album and shit. And I really, Tim and Sean, if you're listening, everybody should go watch that new video of Suicide Boys. Because if you judge them or whatever, they talk about everything they've been through. And they talk about how it's like, man, if you want this shit, you got to be so psycho about it. You got to live and eat shit. They talk about all the stuff they did on their own before, for how long.
Right.
And it's like, that's just...
Well, they're fully independent, so they had to work even harder.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they inspire me so much. Because it's like, dude, if I tell myself all the time, I'm like, you want to be Mr. Podcaster, Schmitt, you really got to dive deeper and deeper and deeper. And you got to just keep going further.
Well, you just got to put yourself out there now. Like you've already done 200 episodes. You can show that you're consistent.
Yeah.
You show that you can do this stuff. Now it's really about you've built the foundation. Now you need to take advantage of that foundation you've built. I mean, let me ask you. I don't know how many views are you getting in an episode? At least 1,000?
Not right now.
But you were there for a minute.
Yeah,
you've averaged 1,000 views before.
And me and Brendan's peak, we were averaging like 2.5 for a while.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's monetizable.
Right now, we're probably averaging, I would say, maybe 800-900.
That's monetizable.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't that be monetized?
Oh no, we're monetized.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're monetized.
No, I'm saying brand-wise. Yeah. You should be getting brand deals. You should be working with people.
Right. Shout out, hey, Dr. Squatch. I love Dr. Squatch.
Yo, actually, I would. That'd be sick sponsor.
I know. I'd be sitting here with Sydney Sweeney's fucking bar soap. I wouldn't use it. It would be. I'd be like, this is collector's. Yeah. I'm gonna find that bitch to sign it.
That'd be fire. I'm sure she'll be at a UFC event or a power slap event.
People have been picking on my girl Sydney Sweeney. It's like, leave her alone.
Yeah, bro, because of her American ego. That's because you can't do anything right or wrong in this world.
Leave my boo alone.
Dude, what are you talking about? You can't do it. You can't do commercials like that. It's too American.
Man, Doja Cat was coming out there saying she can't read. It's like, I will teach you how to read, girl. I won't laugh at you. I love you. I will teach you how to read. We will do more ads. We will go out and conquer more ads. We'll really show these bitches, these jealous bitches.
Hold on. Pause.
You watch Euphoria?
No, but you didn't just skim over that.
What?
Like I hope you just did.
What did I do?
You just said this girl can't read?
That's what they were making fun of. They were saying that the way she was saying things that she wasn't.
Oh, you're saying, okay. I got it.
Maybe
I thought you were saying Doja Cat said that she couldn't read.
Doja was making fun of how she sounded.
Doja was making fun of Sydney Sweeney saying she sounded like she couldn't read.
Yeah,
okay.
and other people were too.
Okay.
Yeah, and she came out crying.
I think they're just mad that she got the American Eagle bag, bro.
Dude.
I think they're just mad she got the bag,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying,
Sorry you don't like an all-American blonde hair Mustang driving. You know what I mean?
Do you watch Euphoria?
No, I don't.
You know, I was always like, I never watch it. I saw the things, and I was like, huh.
That's where Sydney Sweeney got all of her fame, right?
Yeah.
Is it from the show?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I sat down and started watching. I was like, oh my God, this show's good. And then there's even this, guys, don't hate me. Whatever. You know, I'm not a hateful person. I don't care what people do. As long as it's not, you're not hurting people or hateful, you know what I mean? I can give a fuck about other people's business.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But they did a really good job with a transgender character. Because usually, like, things are so pushed on us and it's so, like, forced.
Yeah.
But it's like it was genuinely kind of actually done pretty well here.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's just one character. And then the guy, Angus Cloud, who passed away.
The guy who OD'd,
yeah, his character is so awesome. And, of course, Zendaya is so freaking awesome.
So Zendaya and Sydney Sweeney are on this show.
Yeah, and it's actually a good show. It's it's fucking wild and deep. It's pretty.
Yeah, I know everybody's
raw.
losing their mind over this American Eagle campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for what though? What did she do? Like, did she fuck it up?
No, I think they're jealous.
Yeah, it has to be.
That's it.
Because American Eagle's back. We got some patriotism back in our marketing, right?
Dude.
This is what I know about the whole thing. I heard that she got in a fucking badass looking 60s Mustang.
Yep.
And basically the feeling was like America's back.
Listen here, this is why me and Sydney Sweeney are meant to be, right?
Okay.
So back in
Hit me with it. I'm interested.
Back in the day, there was 4 preppy brands that everybody in school wore, and you weren't cool unless you wore them.
Right. American Eagle, Aeropostale, Hollister, and
Abercrombie
and Fitch. Yep.
Only one that made Schmitty's kind of clothes.
American Eagle.
Was American Eagle.
That big boy, the Husky.
Yep.
It was the Husky.
Schmitty didn't get all that other stuff because I couldn't fit into it.
Yeah.
So, you can literally look at all my high school photos. Every shirt is American Eagle.
American Eagle?
Everyone make fun of me.
That's
why do you only wear American Eagle?
It's the only shit that fits me, big.
Yep. So, Sydney, if you're out there, I'll help you.
So you're saying you and Sydney Sweeney are meant to be because you just absolutely peppered American Eagle throughout your childhood.
I was the leading brand.
You were the brand. You were the original brand ambassador.
Yes.
You were the original.
Yes.
You were the OG.
Yes.
Before anybody knew what brand ambassador was.
Yeah. And I'm a protector.
Well, and you're a loyal guy.
Yep.
You're a loyal guy.
And they're coming at my girl.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, it only makes sense. Listen here, Sydney Sweeney, when you're watching, because I know you will eventually.
Oh yeah, she's gonna see this.
My boy Schmitt, he's fair game.
6'6".
Open on the market. 6'6", real life teddy bear. For real. Content genius. Absolute extraordinaire.
If I gotta act my part in a show to get through and to prove myself, just let me know.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah.
If you need like a lifeguard on a beach scene, that's my guy right there.
Back to your question though.
Yeah.
So Tim made. This is what I've been doing, and this is what it kind of relates to what you were talking about earlier too. Like how you said, "Oh, you want to buy stuff to get things, right?"
Yeah.
Which is what you do over time.
Right.
I told Brendan last night, I'm like, look at our pod studio. I'm like, dude, we actually low-key have like a 15 to 17K pod studio. And we don't really think of it like that, right? Just because in time we've grown it and added and it's all added up. And it's like, man, because I still have, what Schmitty wants, this is my dream, is a Joe Rogan type studio where I got my pod, Tim and Sean's pod, other people, all our buddies' pods. If you're doing your pod thing, you got a pod.
Right.
Like we have a giant, and it's not just a pod studio.
No, it's just a warehouse of content.
Yeah,
stuff.
and there's a chill spot. There's shit outside. It's like it's a thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like that was my ultimate. And me doing it. If I right now, like I'd be like Joe Rogan. I can do 3-4 pods a day and talk to people all day long. I'm built for this shit. I could do it all day long, and I'd be so down to do it all day long.
So then, why aren't you booking guests and doing more episodes and doing more?
Me and Brenner back on it, dude. It's what people always want to say. People want to preach that, right? Like, why aren't you so consistent? Why are thing? And it's like, dude,
it's hard as fuck.
It's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
fatigue happened.
Yep.
And life happened.
Well, here's the thing too: is I've kind of figured out maybe
past month has been crazy.
Yes, no doubt.
Absolutely fucking nuts.
I don't disagree with that. But I will say I think less is more sometimes too. Like I'm releasing every other Tuesday.
I know.
And I feel like I don't know if I should bump it to a weekly thing.
I think you should bump it to a weekly
or if
thing.
I should just keep it every other Tuesday.
So when I was in my good grind that I really liked was what's really nice is when you build, when you have some collected.
Yes.
And you're ahead of schedule.
Right.
That's the golden peak, what you want, right? But I was really liking my routine schedule of one guest a week and me and Brendan's pod a week. One guest a week, me and Brendan's pod a week.
So you're doing 2 pods a week?
Yeah, back then, dude, I was doing me and Brendan's pod. Then I was also doing the confidential. And then sometimes I would pop on Tim and Sean's pod. I was doing 4 pods a week. Mikey, I'm built for this. I can do it all fucking day.
I know.
But the truth is money. And I know Jobin's. I'm trying to get better with money. I've flopped jobs. I don't work for Tim anymore. Now I'm working for Rhino. I'm trying to figure it out. Some life things have been happening, and it takes us, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I am trying to get better at, no matter what happens in life, to always make sure you're consistent.
The middle.
And also when you're by yourself, it is hard to get guests because you get to a point where you're like, okay, I kind of got everyone right now. Everyone's busy. What to do, who to get, where to get. It's a lot to juggle.
Yeah, no,
but I'm trying, and you're right.
I've definitely figured that out too. Not to like discount it what you're doing, of course. Like,
but I obviously in my head, I always can be doing more. That's my own
for
thought.
sure.
Always
for sure.
Can be doing more.
Well, and that's the thing is like that's what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to bank up episodes. But then I was gonna pick your brain on that because when you're trying to bank these episodes, right, and kind of get a surplus, so you can start
nice.
when you can start. Then things happen that you need to talk about right then and there that you need to release right then and there to catch the algorithm.
I have that problem all the time.
So then how do you decipher through doing that and not releasing and then pushing out the further episodes, which takes longer to come out because now you could have talked about these other things with that guest, and I just feel like it's
a juggle.
It's a juggle.
Yeah, I think Joe Rogan does a really good job because sometimes it's like, oh man, he's on it sometimes with what just happened with this guest. And sometimes it's like a couple days and then you're finally getting what he was talking about. The thing that I let go recently that I've told Brendan, I'm like, I used to think that like my YouTube channel had to be this big professional thing.
Fuck no.
Everything that we release has to be so fucking good. And it's like, I've let go of that to where it's like, bro, we should just be making one, even if it's a short a day. Just being our goofy selves, who gives a fuck? Because shorts right now
are the shit.
Are what's big.
Yeah.
And
the short form content.
I listened to Tim, and it was about 5 months ago. Tim was like, "Dude, you've been doing this for years, and you got 240 videos." And he has like over 1,000. MMA Guru's got I think over 2,000. Sean's got over 1,000.
Talking about on YouTube or
on YouTube?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, you're right, and because they had been hounding me to do shorts. And shorts are it. Shorts are really it.
Yeah, for sure.
I
get like 3 or 4K views on my shorts.
Yeah, bro. Dude, in 5 months, now guess how many videos I have today?
Oh, probably 125,000.
One day.
Oh, in one day?
Yeah, no. One day I will have that many. But right now, in those 5 months, now we have 935 videos. Now, I obviously...
Oh, you didn't ask me about videos. You asked me about views. That's why I said
my bad.
125,000. I was like, what?
Views, they're crazy with shorts.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's absurd. But just because the views are absurd and it's nice and everything, you still got to get people to hit subscribe. I gotta figure that out.
Yeah, that retention rate is serious. How are you supposed to do that though?
Dude, it's all about the analytics. It's all about being consistent, providing the content that people want to see. It's really kind of about it. It could be simple. It's super simple, but very hard. But we're at 935 videos now.
Okay.
Right. My goal a few months ago was just to have 1,000 by the end of the year. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have it by the end of this month. By halfway out through August.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna have that by the end of the year. But easily by the end.
Yeah, because you could flood it. I could sit here and I'm sitting on so many shorts that I could be doing.
Right.
But you also have to like make sure that you're not over spamming. It's all that kind of shit. Right now I've found a perfect little spot in time where at 6:30 I start uploading my shorts and I upload 10 shorts a night. That's what I've been doing.
So you upload 10 of them. Here, you should try this. You should upload those same 10, but then have staggered release throughout the day. So like 9 a.m.,
I've tried.
10:30,
I've tried.
12.
I've tried different things.
Does that not work?
Dude, I've deleted videos and re-uploaded them just at the different times, and it's a substantial different amounts. Like 20 views, then a 12K.
That's weird. Based on
It's
what
so
time you release them throughout the
stupid.
day?
Dude, it's weird. I've done in the mornings. I'm like, okay, I'll try and figure it out through the mornings, and nothing.
So you think the peak time is like later in the afternoon? You release them
when
all
people
at
are
the
getting
same
off
time.
work, when people are at home, they're scrolling because people are doing this. They're not doing this watching a YouTube podcast, an hour and a half podcast.
Right.
They're doing this, and
Right.
they'll see your short.
Right.
They'll see your short doing this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not
And
wrong.
are they when they're at work? They're not doing it. A lot of people are, right? There are a lot of people doing that, but more than so is later for me.
Yeah, when they're off work.
For my channel, and I personally believe that it's probably every different channel's different of when and how, or Mr. Beast and all his shit. But for me right now, what I've calculated and noticed is that my 6:30 to 7:30 time frame of getting my 10 shorts up, they do the best views.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mr. Beast, I just saw a video the other day. What do you think? Because he was asked if he was a billionaire, and he was like, well, how much would you value the biggest YouTube channel in the world?
Right? That's pretty gangster.
What do you think that worth is?
He was guided for that answer. He was prepped.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But what do you think that's worth? The biggest YouTube channel in the world?
Bro, he just got his new plaque, and he had the CEO of YouTube personally hand it to him. That dude's got money. And I know, I believe Mr. Beast when he says that he puts as much money into his shit. So it's weird because just because we see Johnny Depp's worth 42 million, not saying that's what it is, just a stupid random number.
Right.
It's like that's not necessarily what's in his bank.
Yeah, but how much? That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is how much do you think the value of, not aside from Mr. Beast, even though it's his, aside from him, how much do you think the value of having the biggest YouTube channel in the world is?
Right now, billions.
Billions?
Yeah.
Multiple billions.
100%, because look what dude, you go into Target, he's got action figures, he's got toys, he's got the
Candy bars.
He's got the candies, which, by the way, I'm sorry, I'll be a fatty right now, but his Reese's, fuck the bars. Mr. Beast's peanut butter cups are fucking incredible.
Are they?
They're so much better than the Reese's cup. Sorry.
That's funny.
But they're incredible.
I've heard his
Damn, he did.
I've heard his little lunch leaves with Logan are pretty decent.
Yeah, see, I don't fuck with that kind of shit either, but I tried them, but I'm not gonna go. But the peanut butter cups, I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I'll fuck with those peanut butter cups, Mikey. Those are fat pills.
Yo, they literally just remarketed our entire childhood to the new next generation of children.
Yeah.
With the fucking Lunchables and all the little candy bars that we all feasted on growing up.
He is a complete brand. So
Yeah.
And the fact that the youth all love him, his views that he gets, the YouTube, him and that guy are probably best friends. So he's definitely.
Is it weird to say that makes me feel a little weary?
Well, what?
Just people that are that high level, it's a little weary. You have a lot of power.
Yeah, what do you know? Be honest and real.
Steve will do it. Said, "Hey, Mr. Beast, I'll give you $2 million to your charity if you can get me unbanned on YouTube."
Uh huh.
Mr. Beast just said, "Yeah, I'll make a call."
Uh huh. Is he unbanned? Because I haven't seen his channel, but I have seen Steve be on other people's channels where even that was bad.
This just happened though, literally a couple nights ago. This conversation.
Really?
It was the same time that was happening when Aiden Ross asked Mr. Beast, "Are you a billionaire?" And he was like, "Well, what would you value the best?"
There's a lot going on, dude. All that face stuff too.
I know.
I'm upset because
I rock FaZe till I die, bro. I'm defending FaZe. Banks didn't do it, bro.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Are you sure?
Bro, here's my thing.
Because I looked up the FaZe Banks. I was like, damn, he did something pretty crazy and incredible. And then just the way he would talk, I'm like, I don't think that's a guy that would do something.
I'm telling you right now, bro.
Horrible.
I'm telling you right now, the people that were running FaZe before the actual FaZe team got it back. This is a marketing. This is a destruction of character ploy. This is a Donald Trump situation.
Bro, the crypto shit is the wild, wild west.
Bro,
There's
and
no
tell me
laws,
this.
And you can get away with such
and tell me this though.
Shit in there.
If he actually did it, you don't think he would have been doing it when everyone else was doing it? Everyone else was doing that shit 3-4 years ago that were getting caught up with that.
Yeah.
The last time we heard about this stuff was the Hawk Tua girl who did it over a year ago. That fad is burnt. I genuinely think this was a negative PR stunt. I genuinely think that. I don't think FaZe Banks was intentionally scamming his fans. Bro, if you know FaZe...
The Aiden Ross thing was weird.
Yeah, well, I'm not talking about Aiden. I'm talking about...
Do you know... Did you see that?
Well, I know that they were kind of associated... It was kind of associated to the same thing, right?
Well, Banks told Aiden Ross to put $12K into a coin, and then as soon as he did, everyone sold their shit, and Aiden lost that $12K right away. And it was on stream live, and then FaZe has his buddies behind Aiden, and they're all like... You can just tell on their faces, and then he's like trying to, and you know, Aiden Ross has money. Aiden Ross is like,
right,
and he's like, that's power. Like he's got power. He's going, wait, why did I lose the $12K right away? Like it's just gone. And then FaZe Banks is like awkwardly trying to explain why, and what he's saying is just like this. It's just like that's what happens in the fucking coin world. So then it's like when you see it from a guy like FaZe Banks, it's like fuck.
Yeah, I'm still going to hold my ground here. I think FaZe's whole entire brand is built on, like, camaraderie and, like, the boys. And, like, that's what it's always been.
That's what I believe. That's what
it's always been. It hasn't ever changed.
Because you see the FaZe clan, and they're all doing well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And why? Because they did it the way that they were supposed to be doing it the entire time. FaZe started signing people, and no offense, but FaZe started signing people like Nick Merckx and like all these streamers that
Nick Merckx is big.
Big, but I'm not. But Nick Merckx wasn't he wasn't a FaZe guy. Like he wasn't. When you look at FaZe, you're like that's they got a really niche like FaZe, like the OGs of FaZe, like fuck man, like Tico back in the day, like fucking Banks, you got fucking Adapt, you got fucking and I can't remember his name, but he's not even a part of it anymore, and he went on a whole fucking started doing drugs, but all these guys were like FaZe.
And then FaZe Rug is apparently supposed to be taking over it for him, I'm seeing.
Yeah, well, because Banks is getting out of there. Rug was another one of those guys, but all those guys, what I'm basically trying to say is that FaZe had a brand, they had a style, they had a sort of motion that they had about them, and I don't think they've strayed away from that until they went corporate and then they bought it back from corporate. I think this is a play from those corporate guys to negative PR FaZe and negative PR Banks.
I hope, because I like
and do all that, because I don't think, bro, FaZe or Banks specifically was in on the fucking crypto shit before it was popping. He was in on those crypto pop funks, the NFTs, and those are still worth a bunch of money. Like
I just saw the Bored Ape was just recently
and he has a bunch of Bored Apes. Like he was in on those stat stuff. He doesn't need money, bro.
Does that relate? I wonder.
Maybe,
I think that just happened.
But also the thing that he's going down for is only like $105,000. Like it's not even millions and millions and millions of dollars. He then just went and donated to Mr. Beast's Add Water thing the same amount he just lost in that coin that everybody's accusing him of fucking of scamming on. So like I see you. I hear what you're saying. I think all those crypto scams are sus in a way, but genuinely I don't think FaZe was like. Or I don't think Banks, let me reiterate my statement. I don't think Banks himself was like, yeah, I'm going to try and I don't think he was intentionally trying to fuck anybody.
Yeah, I hope.
He could have gotten scammed in the process too.
Right? That's why it's like with these kinds of stories, what's the sad thing about society? Now, of course, there obviously is circumstances and times where you go, oh yeah, fuck that person, they're fucking guilty. But in this world we do live in, everyone jumps the gun real quick.
For sure.
Without people getting to talk. So that's why right now, I'm like, I hope it's not like that, because we don't know.
Well,
we will never know.
I feel like I see this a lot in society too, is like people are so quick to jump the gun, and on the same token, they forget everything that this person has done in the past.
Right.
Like, nobody pays attention to the good stuff they've done in the past.
Which, when I see FaZe Banks, when I saw him state all the things that he was doing, I'm like, damn, it's like, that seems like a good person. Like, we'll do that.
Bro, that fool has put on so many creators for nothing. Like, put them on to be successful for no reason, for nothing.
Right.
Like, he gave us...
trying to build a brand.
Bro, he gave us Tfue. Think about that. We would have never known who Tfue was without Banks.
There's a lot of shit in the whole world.
Nelk.
There's going to be a movie.
The Nelk Boys.
Yeah, there's probably definitely going to be
The Nelk Boys. You know who first brought them out to L.A.? Banks. Put them in that house that we all know, that we watched all those vlogs up on the hillside. Put them in that house, let them come to the parties, let them do their stuff.
Shoutout Gambles. Shoutout Kyle.
Right. Like Banks is like low key open the doors for a fuck ton of people that we enjoy, and we should be more thankful for Banks.
Right.
I don't
think it's all
people
out.
know.
I don't think it's all out.
I don't think it's all out either. I think he potentially could have gotten scammed because he's been saying that he lost money too.
Right.
So, I mean,
that whole world's crazy.
But low-key, they all got plenty of money. If it's $100,000, like.
There was this thing going around. I don't know if it's true 100%, but that iShowSpeed was getting a $600 million 2-year kick
from
deal?
Twitch. No, it was Twitch.
Oh, it was Twitch?
So Twitch is going to give him $600 million.
Fuck. Dude, that's more than athletes. That's game changer.
You know what's crazy?
That's a game. If that's real.
You know what's crazy?
Game changer.
You know what's crazy?
What?
His mom kicked him out his senior year of high school because she was tired of him streaming.
And then did he buy our house?
Yeah,
that's
something like that.
fire.
But like, imagine.
Dude.
Imagine.
It's crazy what this world does, man. He's definitely working his ass off, and he's
definitely one of the
talented,
biggest influencers in the world,
bro.
If not the biggest right now.
They were saying I think the one top most influential right now is Kai.
That makes sense,
right?
Yeah.
You know what's cool about Kai that I'm like, damn, that's such gangster. Is not only is he making bank gaming and streaming, but the way that he's doing it, going to these cool-ass mansions or cool-ass places to do a month-long stream. It's almost like he's the baseball star hitting home runs in different stadiums across the country and world. I'm like, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, where they do these different cribs and they do different streamathons.
Bro, I'm like, that would be the way.
They were in jail for a month, I think. They did like a stream.
Dude, you're somewhere else for a month.
Streamer University.
Bro.
They did the Streamer University.
And then I like Drewski's way because it's like he's his own network for shows, and now he can do endless types of different shows, all these different kinds of shows that he's creating. It's just insane.
Yeah, you talking about the YouTube show that he's doing right now?
Dude, he does so many.
Yeah, he's doing a bunch of stuff, and he's really good at sketches and
those
skits,
rappers,
too.
Man, it's crazy. That is one of the could have been series with all the different types of could have been.
Oh my gosh, from the Instagram lives, bro, like those could have beens were crazy during COVID.
That's the kind of shit. It's
during
like,
COVID.
I'd be down for all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Just want to take a quick interruption and take a quick shout out to our sponsors. We've got 2 of them still. We greatly appreciate it. Obviously, the first one, I've got the hat on, Quality Patios and Concrete. Again, my buddy Richie, he's been one of my best friends since childhood. He's got you taken care of. Quality concrete and patio needs out here in all of Arizona, covering mostly the Phoenix area, but he covers the whole state. So give him a call. His number down there is 951-733-8904. And he'd be happy to hear from you. Tell him Mikey sent you. He'll take care of you. Quality professional. And the man is on time and on it. So greatly appreciate that. Another one of our sponsors, obviously here at Day Trippin', is going to be JWK and Associates. They've been in the mortgage lending business for over 30 years, taking care of states like California, Arizona, Colorado, Idaho, Oregon, and Tennessee. So that's, again, obviously they're going to go ahead and take care of you guys. All of your purchasing, refinance, FHA, conventional, non-conventional, all of your mortgage lending needs, they'll be happy to assist. And their number is 951-203-0527. I'll have all the rest of their information down below. Link in bio. You guys always know. And let's get back to the episode.
We're living in a world right now where it's like these creators are changing the game, bro.
Bro, they're single-handedly taking over. They're not just changing the game; they're taking over.
I know, and it's gonna really change.
You should see a Power Slap event. Why do you think I'm trying to be there? Who's all there? Yeah. It's the new hot thing, and all Dana's paying all these influencers
I know the mouthfuls like it.
Oh, they all love it, bro. I'm telling you, dog, the amount of people that I was just casually brushing shoulders with.
Yeah, that's sick. I'm jealous of that.
You have no idea. All because of Power Slap. This is Dana's baby. He's like, hey, bro. And they're so smart about their marketing with this shit is they're inviting all the influencers of the towns that they're going to.
Well, you know why that is.
So, like, specific influencers from New Orleans.
You know why that is?
Yeah.
It's because Dana already learned everything from doing the UFC.
Right.
And now he can do what he's learned from UFC.
Right.
Just automatically.
He's literally putting the well-oiled machine into Power Slap.
We got a bunch of old heads right now, the people who are going, oh, that's too violent.
Yeah, they'll be dead in 20 years.
I do believe that in time,
This is just going to be another UFC branch that they're going to be able to promote within on the same week that they're doing big fight cards. There will be an international fight week for Power Slap. There will be a Madison Square Garden for Power Slap. There will be a
Do you know why I also think Power Slap will be successful? Is
Why?
because it's also a shorter span of attention.
Oh yeah, it's short form content. It's the MMA short form
Yeah,
content.
literally
in real life. Yeah.
That's why I think all those numbers and all the analytics and should be real crazy. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Bro, and they're still like a baby, bro. Like imagine the sponsors that they're gonna be able to get from this stuff.
Keep killing it, bro. That's why I was like, damn, Mikey found a lane with the Power Slap.
Yeah,
That's good.
you have to come out to Vegas to the next Power Slap 15, October 3rd.
I would love to.
It's the same weekend as Corey fighting Marab and Ankalaev and Pereira. It's the night before that weekend.
Of course you want me to be.
Bro, I'm telling you. What do you? No, I don't even care about that.
I know, but I gotta be on guard, man. I gotta be like.
Well, yeah, of course. But if we see Marab, that's just more content for you. That's more content for you.
God,
we know he's gonna be Corey.
The hot tub was enough.
The hot tub. Yo, that I feel like that content hasn't even came out.
No, it went out. It's just buried. Thank God, it's buried deep down.
It's buried deep down.
Deep down in the videos of the world.
Yeah, bro. So they're doing the UFC BJJ 3 that weekend. But they're doing Power Slap Friday, UFC BJJ Thursday, and UFC on Saturday.
That would be really cool. You know why? Because October 2nd is my dad's birthday.
Yeah, and that's the UFC
so
BJJ.
That'd be like a good thing to do. I'll come with you. I can get off work.
Well, what we should do too is see if there's anyone that wants to go with us.
Imagine Mr. Cubby. Maybe we can get Brendan and Brocky.
Maybe.
Come on, Brendan.
Well, I already know Cubby plans on being there.
Yeah.
Because he's been going to the Power Slap events with me. So.
Yeah, that dude's he's running a mile a minute.
But we met a guy, Reid, who we met him in Vegas.
Shoutout, Reid.
And he came with us to New Orleans, and he was able to do a lot of camera work for us. So that was lit.
Reid skateboards, I can tell.
Reid is I will say, and I say this because Reid knows I know him, and he knows me. Reid is a character.
He probably skateboards. Reid sounds
like
a skateboarder.
No, he does jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
But
I was completely wrong.
He doesn't skateboard, but he's a character. I'll tell you that much. He's a character. He kind of flies off the seat of his pants like you do a little bit.
Dude,
Bro,
I'm so everywhere.
Yeah, very, very much Reid.
Dude, I can be here, I can be there.
Yep.
I can be up, I can be down.
And it never stops.
And you don't know what's coming.
Yeah, for sure.
We can be like this, and I can be that.
We had a good time with Reid, though, and he was super helpful, and he was able to get in front of Dana and have his little moment with Dana, which is really cool.
Oh, that's
well, because he's got a lot of plans for, UFC BJJ stuff. He wants to get tapped into, UFC BJJ, which is dope.
Another good lane to get into right now.
Right.
That's going to be massive.
Right, of course, which... I'm already working on that. Yeah. Don't worry. I got some guests coming from the UFC BJJ scene.
There you go. That'd be fire.
I have a guest from the original show. Well, we know one of the guys, two of the guys that were on the original show, and then a guy that we don't know that I connected with might be coming on the podcast as well. So look out for that. A couple guys from the UFC BJJ show.
Is he skinny?
Well, they're all skinny relative to you.
Hey, no, but you know what I'm talking about.
Well, we have
Pizza Boy.
So we have Aaron Wilson, who trains out here locally. He was on the show. And then we have Danilo, which is Elizabeth Clay's husband, who trains locally, who was on the show. And then the guy who beat Danilo in the final is Carlos Enrique. He trains out in Oklahoma. I've connected with him a little bit. And then there's another guy named Isaac, who I really, really liked and fell in love with on the show. He's a good dude, good dad. Let his arm break, didn't tap, savage. Let his arm break on the show, savage. Met him in Vegas while I was out there for the Power Slap event. They were having UFC BJJ promotional event. It was a UFC X. It was an International Fight Week. So we got to hang out. And, bro, I just met him walking the strip. And he was a super cool dude. And I was like, bro, I'd love to have you on the pod. He was like, yeah, bro, whenever I get this arm healed up, love to be on it. Super sick, no problem. So I was like, yeah.
It's nice when you genuinely just bump into people and vibe.
Bro, yeah. And he was, with his family and his wife. And, I could tell that his wife was excited for him, that somebody noticed him, kind of thing. You know what I mean? It was a cool moment, you know what I mean? And I was like, hey, thank you so much for letting me have the moment with him. She's like, no, anytime. She was genuinely excited that maybe this hasn't happened very often, and somebody recognized her husband because of all the hard work he was doing. And I was like, no, this is a fucking guy. This is the man. You know what I mean?
Sure that made their day.
Yeah, oh, dude, and the little kiddos were like super excited, and it was dope. I took a picture with him, talked to him a little bit, and then just sent him on their way. And he was like, "Thanks, man." And I was like, "Thank you," to his wife, like, "Thank you so much." She's like, "No, anytime. Take him, please." Like, it was fire. It was a dope moment. It was super sick.
Did you went to New Jersey? Didn't you?
No,
Oh.
I was not there for New Jersey,
Why was I thinking you were
unfortunately.
there?
Because everybody else was, Cub, the boys, everybody that was there. No, I'm happy I didn't go to New Jersey. I'm happy my last fight memory is all of us in Boston.
That's great. Yep, love that.
And honestly,
Awesome.
I don't want to ruin that. I don't want to ruin that.
I've been, I didn't go to the Cheeto fight, and I was at the last two
Right.
Rob ones.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something, Mikey. It doesn't.
Right.
That's still just as special. Promise.
You think so?
100%.
Like what? Well, the Sphere show I could imagine. Because that was a fucking lit show, I'd imagine.
No. Like, it was, but, like, I'm
Devastated.
not until the end.
Yeah.
But you're on edge the whole time.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So, like, I couldn't enjoy the Sphere.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know what
That's
I mean?
why I'm happy that my last, like, Suge fight moment for me, like, in the arena was Boston. I don't think I ever want to ruin that.
It's still not ruined, though, even though I have been through those other losses, the experience of the losses.
Really?
One thing that was really cool that I didn't think was going to happen was the amount of love that Sean had for the rematch. I thought things would be kind of quiet. We're going into enemy territory. I thought it was going to be kind of be like, hey,
Suge's still the man,
took
bro.
over the town.
Yeah, of course.
It
It happens everywhere.
It reminded me of Boston.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Because Boston was nuts.
And everything was nuts in New Jersey until the
Boston
moment
was
that it wasn't.
nuts.
Everything was that way until it wasn't.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I genuinely, I just think I revere Boston in my head so much.
It is still that for me.
I wouldn't
100%.
I wouldn't want to go, like, unless Suge went and, like, boxed
There's
like Ryan Garcia or something. I wouldn't want to go to another. Like, I'm good. Like, that was so. I don't think I could top that, and I don't want to try to. I don't want to in hopes to go to a fight and then it lose. Like, I just don't. I'm good, bro. Boston was fucking creme brulee, my friend.
Okay, honestly, right now, so I've always been like, man, I don't think that's it. Nothing's ever going to top that. Even if Sean were to win the belt back again today, I don't think it would top Boston, but it'd be definitely different.
Yeah.
It would be just as exciting because it's like, oh my God, he did it. He proved everyone wrong. He got the belt back again. But it's different and exciting in its own way. But to be real with you, I'm really excited for Sean to get back in there and get a win. And I tell him, I go, dude, this sport is unforgiving, and you're only as good as your last fight, and the fans are fucking ruthless.
And they forget.
And they
second
forget.
you get back in that win column, though.
I told him, I go, look at Max Holloway. Bro, you just go out there and put on an electrifying Sugar Show performance.
And you're right back in. And you're right back in it.
And you look at that crowd the way you did when you you say, and you just give them that look. You know what I mean? The silence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
look like that we had in Boston.
I think that feeling, because I want Sean to get a win. These last two losses have sucked so bad that I want Sean to get this next one so bad that I think that'll feel really good.
I think we need to go fight Henry. He's still talking shit.
I know. That's what I hate.
He's still talking shit.
But he's a fan at the end of the day, though.
Yeah, but like,
He
cool.
loves
You
Sean.
could be a fan and get knocked the fuck out.
He probably has a poster of Sean somewhere in his house.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like,
I wouldn't be
for
surprised.
real.
But that's what I'm saying. We
Do
just
we have a
need.
Henry poster up before I say any more? Hold on, I might have a Henry poster. Okay, no, I don't. You can't get me, motherfuckers.
Wait, listen. We need to go knock out Henry. Henry's still talking shit.
Yeah.
He's still running his mouth. We just go knock him out in what,
So
December?
you got to think of, like, opportunities, though. So, like, one thing, though, it's like, yeah, we want to go beat up Henry, but does Henry deserve it? Deserves to get beat up because of the things he says.
I mean, does Suge deserve a win?
He does.
Okay.
And where's Henry at in life? Like, where is he at in the
Doesn't matter.
I know.
Doesn't
but for
matter.
me,
If
it's
you beat
like,
Henry, you're still top guy.
I know,
Like,
but-
I mean, anybody that's beaten Henry is in the conversation.
I kind of feel like if he went up against someone a little more up in the rankings, a little more relevant, and
Look up the rankings. I don't have my phone. What are the rankings right now?
And he went up and put on an electrifying insurgents against someone like that.
Henry can't be too far out. He's got to be like 7, probably.
I don't even think that motherfucker's ranked, dog.
In the bantamweight division? Come
Let
on.
me find out.
He's got to be. He just lost to fucking Who did he fight? He was just about to fight Mario and then he pulled out.
Exactly.
He was about to fight Mario and he pulled out. Right. So, like, he's got to be ranked.
He's an idiot.
I know, you're a big hater. The cookies.
All right, Champ Marab. 1, Sugar Sean. Hee. 2, Umar. 3, Peter Yan. 4, Corey Sandhagen. 5, Song Yadong. 6, Davidson Figueiredo.
That's it right there. That's who we go fight.
Marlon there. No, Mario.
We go fight number
Rob.
6. We go fight
I
number
would like
6.
so obviously not Peter. Obviously not. People hated me when I said he should just go knock out Umar real quick because I know he's a grappler and everyone hates me for saying it because look what just happened with Marab. But it's like I think Sean's skills are leveled to where with his level of grappling to where I think he'd be able to cancel out and get a knockout on Umar. Just my opinion.
Well, I'll tell you that if that
Just
happens
my
right now,
opinion.
he's right back in the title picture.
I know that's like if Schmitty's coach, we're after Umar, but I know that's not going to happen.
I think they're gonna go fight Figgy.
I think so. And then obviously not Corey, Peter, no. Song Yadong, Davidson Figueiredo. I like those two.
I don't like Song. That's scary.
Why?
He's just a young, hungry.
That's even there we go. We go put on a resurgent. We go put on a Sugar Sean resurging fucking performance against Song Yadong. It would be incredible.
I think that's just a good title defense here in the future.
Mr. Song, how old is? Let's see.
He's like 28.
Kung Fu Kid.
Maybe younger. He might
9
be younger
wins by
than that.
knockout, 3 wins by submission, 7.
He might be younger than 28. I think Song's like 26.
Oh, he's fighting Henry. Oh no, last fight was Henry.
Yeah, he fucked Henry
Duh.
up. He fucked Henry
I
up.
know, dude. That's the thing about UFC. There's so many fights these days, and I'm so involved in the sugar world that
Yeah, you lose track.
some stuff just goes in
Yeah.
and out. I hate it.
We haven't gotten Henry's ranking yet. Where's he at?
Isn't that funny? Number 11,
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
right?
Henry's gonna have to go get a W to come back up there.
Right.
Henry's gonna go have to fight.
You know
like,
who I'd like to
Song
see?
Yadong.
No, guess what? You know who I'd like to see fight Henry would be Marcus because he's coming off that tough loss. It'd be a good fight for Marcus.
Ooh, that's not bad. Because
Yeah.
Marcus is what, 12 or 13?
He's number 13.
Yeah.
I'd like Marcus and Henry because Henry's coming off a loss too. Then, right?
Yeah, he just
Marcus is coming off the loss.
Yeah,
Tough
that's
loss, but not a bad.
That's not a bad
You know what I mean?
fight.
I like that. I like that.
I like Suge versus Figgy.
Versus Figgy.
I like to save the song fight for the future. I think Suge goes and knocks out Figgy.
That would be awesome.
Give him a little Tony Ferguson teep kick to the jaw.
That would be awesome. I'd be down for it.
Let's go fight him in Brazil too.
In Brazil.
Let's go international Suge again.
Oh, see that would be sick.
When we go international, the good things happen.
I know it would be sick, but I also I guess I'm spoiled and I want to be a little spoiled boy, and I wanted a headline event here in Arizona.
When was the last time they were here for Gaethje and
yeah.
Oliveira?
Yeah, I have that. Yeah, somewhere we had it.
I was there for that.
Yeah.
I've seen Oliveira like 4 times, and I've only been to like 5 events, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, because he's been paired up with Suge quite a bit.
Been to 13.
That's insane. I wish.
Well, I used to go back in the day when they were a lot more reasonable.
Yeah, what were the prices back then?
I got them on my thing. I got them on my things on the wall. I can show you after the pod. But I had like a $90 ticket where I was in the middle, and it's for UFC 225. Fucking crazy event.
And you're like on the floor.
Damn near for $80.
That's
$90.
insane.
Yeah, I'll show you the ticket.
Now they're $1,500.
Now they're absurd. Now nosebleeds are way more
Or like
than anything
$450.
I paid for in the beginning. Like
Yeah.
Probably my first 5 UFC events were all super cheap. Like it was damn near almost expensive to get there than it was just to see.
I remember paying my first UFC event was Staples Center UFC. I don't remember the number, but it was when Henry beat DJ. Henry beat DJ.
I was in California.
Yeah, and the headliner was
I was in Lake Tahoe with Brendan with my family.
Dillashaw and Garbrandt 2, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a huge Cody Garbrandt fan. And it was like a couple weeks before my birthday, and my parents bought me tickets for my birthday. Bought me 4 tickets, and the price was like $480
For all of them?
for all 4 tickets.
That's fire.
And we were on the suite level,
That's fire.
so we were at the nosebleeds. We were the level below the nosebleeds, and we were able to look into the. It was dope tickets, and we spent $485 for 4 tickets. and I was able to see Henry beat DJ.
It's the true thing what they say, be careful what you wish for, because back then I was like, man, I can't wait for UFC to be the number one sport and everything.
Yeah, now we got to pay for it like it's the number one sport.
Careful what you wish for.
Yeah, no doubt.
For real.
That was a good time. I remember that. It was like my probably like my 18th or 19th birthday. That was fire.
My first UFC event was because it was the first event in Missouri, and it was in Kansas City. It was Demetrius Johnson versus Wilson Reese. It was like a fight night. Yeah, that one right there. Rose Namajunas versus Michelle Watterson. Yeah.
Damn. Jacare versus Robert Whitaker for the middleweight title?
Not for the title. I think that was the fight, right? Yeah, because then I saw Whitaker fight for the title in Chicago against Yoel.
When he broke both of his hands.
Yeah. So that was for that.
That was number one contender.
Yeah. And then Rose, I met Michelle the night before the fight, and I was like, that made me go, oh, I want Michelle to win.
And Rose beat her?
Yeah. But I loved Rose too, so I was like, oh man, okay, I love Rose too, so fun.
That's fire. That's a good card.
Yeah.
Just those 3 fights.
And I was always such a big Demetrius Johnson fan.
Yeah,
so
he's
I was
the man.
super excited that
DJ's the
he was
man.
headlining. And yeah, we drove about 4 hours to Kansas City with my boys. Brendan was there. Brendan actually was not for Kansas City.
How far was like Chicago from you guys?
4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you went to a lot of Chicago cards too.
I went to 2.
Yeah. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's where Cub's gonna go next. I think he's going to Chicago before he comes home.
Right. Last time for Sean's fight, they were doing it like how they used to. They were doing meet and greets. They were doing events outside. I was like, damn, that's fire. Because back when I was going back
in New Jersey,
yeah,
they were doing it like old school days.
Yeah. Doing
meet and greets and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah. Because that was something that made me addicted to going to the events too, was that fact that there were so many meet and greets before the fight, so many events, the weigh-ins, press conference, meet and greets.
Bro, yeah, I will say New Orleans was fun with that kind of stuff too, because they were doing stuff on like Bourbon Street, and then there was obviously like pre-parties and stuff, and then obviously the weigh-ins. The weigh-ins are so much fun. I love the weigh-ins in the press conferences.
Oh yeah, it's the atmosphere. It's like hyping. You're hyping up the like. We're getting this fight on. Here we are all talking shit.
Have you ever been to New Orleans?
No.
You would love it.
I know, my favorite guys are from there.
You would love it. Oh yeah, Suicide Boys are from there. Yeah, my lady said that. That's funny. Yeah. You would love it just the vibes, the atmosphere, the accessibility. Everything's downtown and local. You can walk around and do stuff. And Bourbon Street's a blast of a time. You got everything. It's a content creator's fun is Bourbon Street. You can do street interviews. You can do vlog style stuff. You can do party content. You can do so much. It's like Vegas. It's just like Vegas. It's like perfect for content. It's fun.
That's cool.
It's a good ass time.
I've been to Beale Street in, I think it's like Tennessee or some shit like that. And
Beale
that's
Street.
It's like it's like the home of like jazz and shit or something.
That's got to be in like, where is that at?
I think it's in Tennessee, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I went to a 3-day music festival there, and it had just a big street. That's this big strip.
Just a big old party.
Yeah.
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 That sounds
similar
fun.
to that. Yeah.
Was it Nashville?
I think so. Maybe.
Nashville's like country though.
I know.
Country music.
Well, I was just in this area where it was just this music festival. So
that's fire.
You know what I mean?
Did you actually get tickets to the music festival, or were you just there by happenstance?
No, I went with my sister and her friend.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, yeah. So, let's just completely transition, because I have some personal questions for Schmitty now. What is the main goal with all this stuff?
My main goal would be to be, obviously, where I'm doing it full time and as a career.
So, but we both want that, but what does that look like for you? What would that take for you? Let's just say you got 3 companies paying you $3,000 a month. Would $3,000 a month do it?
So $9,000 a month?
No, $3,000 you're getting from 3 companies, so 1 each.
That'd be nice. That'd be a good start.
That'd be a good start,
yeah.
Right?
That'd be a great start. Where I would probably quit right now.
You can easily fucking do that right now.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
What should I do? Teach me.
Well,
what am I doing wrong?
Well, one, you need to put yourself out there and market to more events. So you need to go out to these events that you're interested in, whatever the events they may be. I'm just going to use me, for example. These Power Slap events where they have these companies come in and sponsor these parties, and you get in front of the people that are running these companies.
How did you get there, though?
How did I get where?
Did you spend the money to go there?
What do you mean?
How did you get, your hotel?
I had a sponsor pay for my plane ticket.
Oh.
I got a sponsored plane ticket, so I didn't have to pay for that. We split a $300 Airbnb 3 ways, so it was $100 for my Airbnb. And then the parties and everything there, I networked into.
Yeah.
I bought a Power Slap ticket that was $60, $70.
Yeah, I'm not shy of anything like that.
So to answer your question, I spent $170 on to sleep and to get a ticket into the Power Slap actual event.
Yeah, that's just
everything else I networked.
Yeah, and that's just one time. We got to do that all the time. I would love to if I could afford it.
Right, but you have to do what you can afford. So if you can do that once a month, then do it once a month, and you make the content last all month. Because Power Slap is going every once in a one. I've been to 2 events so far.
It is a once a month thing.
Well, I mean, the first one was International Fight Week. That was the first event I went to, and then the last one was New Orleans, which was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So once
I'm a
every
bit of a brown recluse, and I just
you don't leave your house. Why are we doing the podcast here? Because you don't like to leave your house. It's okay. There's many other reasons why.
It's scary outside.
Right, but generally speaking, you don't like to leave your house. You don't like to go places.
Well, I do like to travel. It's just
But you're very particular.
Yeah.
Yes.
And boy, have I put myself in some crazy, dangerous situations unknowingly. I've been in the ghettos in a couple different places.
Yeah, I'm sure in New Jersey you guys are all over out there. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is like, you could have already been doing that. I've been to 2 events, and I guarantee you if you were just there at those 2 events, you would have gotten a sponsor already.
True. Yeah, I always do believe that like I do have a good, connecting power like when it comes to
you're also
meeting
massive.
face-to-face.
You're hard to miss.
When I meet people face to face, it's a lot better.
And you're massive. You're hard to miss.
Yeah. Or forget. No, you're right, G. Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you were at these events, you would have gotten a sponsorship.
Right.
Because these people are looking for people to promote their products and promote their things and get more eyes on everything.
You're right. I'll start putting a little more brush fire into that fire of networking.
How you gonna do that?
I'll my networking. I'll pick up that fucking thing right there and start sending some shit.
Sending some shit.
Yeah, start sending some messages.
Sending some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More reasons to pick up the anxiety box.
I know, it is an anxiety box. That's so true. How have you been doing with your anxiety?
Better. Now that I've been 6 weeks now, back to the grind with David, working out. Skipped working out. Not skipped, because I'm going to do it after, but I skipped working out in the morning because of you. I've been working out in the mornings with David.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, no.
David been kicking your ass?
Fuck yeah.
He's so annoying, huh?
I love him.
I know, me too.
But I really need that, and I'm very grateful for a guy like David because when I want to be a bitch and quit,
he will not let it happen.
Me.
He will not let it happen.
And
that's for sure.
A nice thing about Rhino, with working with Rhino, it's a working out because I'm the big boy.
Oh yeah, you got to fucking set up your stages and shit like that. I'm sure they'll have you lift left and right.
I was so sorry, but it was good. It's good for me.
Yeah.
So, low key, I've been a lot better. We haven't talked about this yet, but we lost our buddy Kyle.
Yeah.
It'll be a week already tomorrow, which is just absolutely mind-blowing. But
devastating.
Yeah, man. Jobins, whoever's watching, if you pay close to the community, you know who Kyle is. I've got to have him on my podcast. I was grateful. He's been on Tim's. He's such a big part of the Redhawk community, and we really lost a real one. He's been fighting cancer for 15 years. That dude never stopped when it came to battling. And the thing that's so special about a guy like Kyle is that no matter what kind of thing he was going through with his cancer, no matter how he felt, when he came to that gym, he wanted to lift everybody's spirits. And I hate even saying wanted, and I hate saying tried, because his spirit and him himself just naturally did it.
Yeah, he never had to try.
You know what I mean? So I'm just so grateful to have known him, grateful to have shared the small amount of time that made a big impact not on me, but on so many people. And obviously Kyle will never be forgotten. People like that, you just don't forget. I'm sorry for you, Ara, because I know you're probably watching too. We love you. She's always family. And you know what I like to tell everybody now? It's like, when you think of Kyle, what do you do?
You smile.
You smile.
Yeah.
You think right away, anytime you talk about Kyle, what are you going to see? You're going to see that dude smiling, and you're going to think about all the cool shit he would say. And even if you're not a religious person, I'm religious, but I'm not to an extent of what Kyle and a lot of people are. But he wasn't that guy that shoved his religion down your throat.
Right.
He used his religion as a tool to stay positive in dark times. and the way that he would gravitate and go towards those things, it was very special. And I'm definitely going to miss Kyle's voice. Going to miss hearing him. But Tim is already working on. There's a lot of people working on some cool shit for him.
Yeah, we've got some stuff that we're cooking in the background.
Yeah.
A
lot of cool things,
mementos and things like that. One thing I'll say about Kyle is that, and you kind of touched on it, where he was pretty religious in his beliefs and his Christianity. He had strong faith. One that I share with him. But one thing that I always appreciated, because I have a interesting relationship with Christianity and everything like that. He never pushed you to be Christian. He never wanted to overwhelm you with his beliefs and convince you of his beliefs or anything like that. Kyle, and nobody's perfect, but Kyle was almost the perfect example of what being a Christian looks like, just through his actions, how he treated people, how he spoke about people, how he respected people, how he opened his doors for people, how he was able to be, even in his chaos, be an olive branch and a helping hand for people. He was the kind of guy that always wanted to put people's smiles on their faces. He never wanted to be felt bad for. He never wanted sympathy. He never wanted you to feel bad for him. He was always asking you about your stuff and your day and how you were doing and what he could do for you. And he even started our little, I'd call it like a Bible study, like church group kind of thing that we had at our gym that we need to really, really start back up in his honor.
That would mean a lot to him.
But
smiling.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like a little sense of responsibility there. I've been telling people that I was going to get it started again, and we're gonna do it. But as you said multiple times, life just lifes. But yeah, I mean, obviously you guys knew Kyle in our community. We absolutely adored him. We loved him, and thank God that he's home now, resting, because he went through 15 years of discomfort, to say the least. And I'm glad he's not feeling any discomfort anymore. I'm glad he's able to just kind of breathe and be easy, and spend eternity with his Father in heaven. So that's really cool. I obviously, my heart breaks for Ara and the boys, but we've got a really good community, thankfully, because this would have been a lot harder without the community to deal with. And Ara knows that we'll be there for her, probably annoyingly, more than she would like. The boys know that we're there for them, and I'm sure some big things are going to come out of this. I mean, Kyle was. I feel like in every story, in every success story, there's always like there's a background or a foundation or a support system that people come from that doesn't really get spoken about, and I feel like Kyle is one of those people's that will well over hundreds of us. I mean, literally. Hundreds of us in our community will carry that man with us for the rest of our lives and honor him in the way that we all individually will, and how we act, how we treat each other, how we always check on each other, how we're always there for each other, things like that. He was an insurmountable figure in our community, in our gym, and I'm sure his impact will be echoed in history until history ends, which we won't know. But yeah, he definitely etched his impact into each and every one of our lives, and therefore that will be again echoed in history forever. So
I say you have two deaths. It's your death, your physical death, and then the last time your name is spoken. And Kyle's name will be spoken for a very long time.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't think it'll be anytime in our lives that it won't be spoken anymore. That's for sure. I mean, my kids will know who Kyle was, and my kids' will know who Kyle was.
Grateful.
Yeah, super grateful. I mean, obviously, we're gonna deeply miss him, but his impact will be felt, hopefully by thousands and millions.
What's crazy is a guy like that, where we live in this time period where these warriors, they have the strength to record every single part of the journey. And Kyle not only had the strength to do that, but he knew when he was going to be gone, and he spoke into videos as a comforting way. And now when you watch his videos, you learn even more. You think you learn it, watch it at the first time. You think you learn it. When he speaks these things, it puts you in perspective, and you're learning all these things, hearing it the first time while he's here. And it's crazy how you go back and watch his videos again, and now you learn so much more again.
Well, that's what I was saying. Is like, I mean, his name will be echoed for a while, and his impact will be echoed for a while. There's going to be people who never got to physically meet Kyle that'll have
Feel
their
like
lives changed. Yeah, that'll have their lives changed because of Kyle. I mean,
that's the one true beauty about this shit. That's it, really, for me. Like, where I'm like, man, the most beautiful thing about technology is having this. Because when people are gone, they're gone. You know?
Talking about like the record.
Yeah.
Like the actual tangible record of life.
Yeah. Of them.
Yeah, that's fire. I mean, we'll always have his digital footprint to be able to go back and
in our memory, in our hearts.
Yeah, of course.
But it is just so nice to.
But to your point, even the more we grow as a society, that's more.
Everybody.
Well, that's more that we'll just be able to have a record of.
Yeah. You know what my theory is about time travel?
What, that it's already happened?
Well, no, I think that we have to, like, I think we think time travel is like, oh, people are like, oh, they're a time traveler, they came from the future. I truly think we have to live through it first in order for that to happen. And I think in a way we're creating it unknowingly.
You're going to have to elaborate. You're being way too vague.
Ready? All right, well, I'll get deep. All right. So, think about how we capture data. So, right now, everybody in the world, whenever you go to a concert, even at Ozzy Osbourne's funeral, you see the photos of everyone holding their phone up,
right,
recording the moment.
Right.
So think of a stadium. Everybody in that whole fucking stadium is recording an angle of the stadium. Security's recording angles of the stadium. There's so many things recording every part. We got satellites recording images around the stadium and the whole city, right? Before that, how was shit documented? Well, it was black and white videos, photos. How was it done before that? People would write books and paintings and drawings. How was it before that? Stones, right? So we never, in human existence, have had the capabilities to actually document and record things the way that we are now. So now let's jump, me and you, Mikey and Schmitt, have now jumped time, and it is 2125. So for the past 100 years, people have been recording everything.
Right.
And now me and you are sitting here with the capabilities. Like, so my mind goes with the future that, remember 2K? Remember video games we played back in the day? Remember, okay, we're playing 2K. Dude, you just that was foul. Go to replay. And then when we go into replay, we can go anywhere in that stadium,
Right.
I think that will be what we will be able to do in the future with everything recorded. Thus, time travel. Will we be questions?
So you're saying,
will we be able to if you're able to go back into documented shit? I don't know what that does.
So what you're saying is essentially that since I have videos on my phone from a specific angle of that power stop event, that eventually I'll be able to go back to that power stop event.
Yeah, I think with the collected data that we have through technology, because like with headsets,
so you think time travel is essentially like VR?
Yes, and we're creating it, but we have to get there to have
it. We have to accumulate the data in order for us to be able to put ourselves back there.
Yes, it just won't be how we thought it all.
So how do you explain time travelers of today then?
I just don't think it's real.
You don't think it's real?
Okay. I believe more that we're in a simulation.
I haven't looked into much time travel, so I don't know. I'm not going to speak on it. But I understand what you're saying, where you can have so many angles of a specific event where you can take all that data and kind of make a VR version of it and be able to, sedate yourself into a VR version of it. Yep. I don't know if that's considered time travel. That might just be like
it's a form of it, I guess. Everything that has ever happened in life is that. We think that things are going to be a certain way, and then the reality and the truth.
Yeah, that's true. Because
happens.
We've always been explained as time travel. You go back in time and you make a different decision, and then it ripples into the rest of the time and fucks everything up. When really it could just be
And then I think you could
a collection of memories.
Like time travel in the future would be algorithms and analytics based off AI's prediction. So that's how they're going to predict the future. You know what I mean? Because they could be able to see.
I don't want to be alive at that time, bro.
They'll be able. Well, sorry, buddy.
I don't want AI to ruin my life.
We're gonna see it.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
We will see AI. It's already too late.
I know.
It's already too late.
I know, but I don't want it. I don't want it.
But yeah, my brain just kind of goes with that kind of shit because I'm like,
That makes sense, though. But I just feel like AI, at that point, AI is just going to control everything, and we don't have a shot anymore.
Thus is why people will want to go back more. Because when you're plugged into the game and you can't do this, you can't do that, you go back. Like right now, I'm like, okay, in a small form of that, and I'm just by myself with this. There's probably other people that agree. But new movies suck so much ass these days.
They're so bad.
That I find myself enjoying movies that I go back here and watch. I go, oh wow, this old night, it could be black and white, and I find myself enjoying it more than the shite of movies that we get today. So what's that? That's a small thing. What's that with future powers? Because here's another thing with simulation theory that I kind of think is real. Like a video game, you have to unlock powers, you unlock things. We just get born into this. Einstein was born into this. Elon Musk was just born into this at a certain time. To me, that feels like it's been unlocked. Like at certain points of existence, things get unlocked, and now it's capable because it's been unlocked. And so that's like where you got to get with it. I don't know.
Do you think
I could
that
be
like
completely retarded, or I could be.
No, I can kind of see what you're
giddy.
tracking. I see what you're saying. So you're saying like because Elon was born in this time period, this time period had unlocked things that other time periods technically didn't have
and
yet.
Elon had it. And
Elon had his unlocked achievement and conquered it. Actually completed the quest.
He was the
what
one.
You're saying. He was the one that completed the quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever created this fucking game is cynical, man. That's what I'll say. Whoever created this simulation game is cynical. I don't think it's a simulation. I genuinely.
Well, I don't think it's the simulation of what we think. Like you, so when people, this is what I think people get caught up when we hear the word simulation. There's an ending because it's being simulated to the end. I don't think that's it. I think we are in a simulation, but the end has not been simulated.
You want to know? You know what I think? You want to know what my genuine belief about all this is?
What?
This is what happens when the devil takes over.
I think Happy Gilmore was made by the devil. Happy Gilmore 2 was made by the devil. Sorry.
Why?
It was so awful. It was weird. There was weird things in it. It was very weird. Very weird.
Weird in what regard?
It made me rethink my whole Adam Sandler career in life. I go, Chris Farley died. Was he sacrificed? I'm like, I don't know, man. These are big assumptions, guys.
Yeah, I know. What are you talking about? Because
why was Adam Sandler's...
Brendan was going on this little fucking riff, too, about this
Why
shit.
was Adam Sandler's daughter's ass zoomed in on within the first 15, 20 minutes of the film?
Well, first of all, I didn't know that was his daughter.
Pretty sure that was his daughter.
What are you talking about? Which part?
She's like walking up in stairs and she's in this tight outfit and it's real weird. And then the shit.
Oh, you're talking about when he figures out that she's going to dance school.
Weird,
right?
Weird. And then he's making this movie. I get it. Like, and people were like, "Oh, people hating on Happy Gilmore 2 are such hard critics." No, I love Adam Sandler movies. There are horrible Adam Sandler movies. Herbie Halloween, great. It was funny. Cameos in the movie, funny. The Eminem cameo in Happy Gilmore 2 was so fucking stupid and so weird. It made me go, I don't even know if that's the real Eminem in this movie anymore because he don't even look like Eminem anymore.
Well, it's funny that you say that because I think Eminem sold his soul to the devil a long time ago.
Yeah, so that's in there. And all these cameos are weird. And guess what? Happy Gilmore 1 was Save Grandma. I can relate to Save Grandma. I love my grandma. I would save my grandma. I don't need to know about golf and all this weird tournament shit that's going off. And then you're shooting off all these colorful fireworks as like some kind of part of being involved in this fucking movement of that whole thing.
Wait, what do you mean?
It was a very colorful ending in Happy Gilmore the last 30 minutes. There was a lot of colorful things.
You're talking about 1 or 2?
2. Have you seen the second one yet?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
That's why so what do you mean colorful ending?
Bro, when they start doing all their turn, like when they all started competing at the end, it was very like, and then there was colors. I've seen poofy things, colors exploding.
What's your point with this though?
That's the agenda of the, you know what? I don't want to get people riled up.
No, it's fine. Do it. This is my show. I don't give a fuck. What are you saying?
Of maybe the trans or the gay, just some kind of movement in there with, you know.
Do you think that just because they use the colors, like the pink and the black?
Oh yeah, dude. There was just a bunch. It was just very weird.
This is what Brendan was saying.
Yeah.
And I hear you guys because you guys are movie guys.
Agenda.
I hear you. I didn't see a lot of the agenda.
It felt agenda-y.
I feel like you just don't understand the gist of where golf is in today's society, and that's what they were making fun of.
That's a small part of the problem I have because it's like, okay, I know I'm not into golf.
The Moxie League.
That's why I'm not going to hate on it.
That shit that they were making fun of was making fun of the real life situations in golf today, because there's a whole new Saudi Arabia based league that's trying to take over the golf game.
Okay.
So that Moxie or whatever it is, I can't remember. They were making fun of the new league that's called Live Golf.
So maybe if I understood the joke more, I wouldn't have thought, okay, maybe they're making fun of the agenda.
Maybe, but I don't. That's the thing, is I didn't really see. I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying in a sense.
It made me rethink everything.
I think they were genuinely making fun of golf.
I hope, man. But guess what? That ain't it for Happy Gilmore 2, guys. And that's another weird thing, because golf is such a huge thing and there's such politics in it. I can go all day about golf. Trump golfs. When are we going to talk about golf? Happy Gilmore 2s, we're going to talk about golf. We got a mental...
Well, I mean, Happy Gilmore 1 was about golf. What are we talking about?
I know, but to save Grandma. And he just so happened to be really good, and it's like, oh, all these pissy... Shooter McGavin! We hated Shooter McGavin. He was a douchebag. We wanted him to lose.
Yes,
we wanted Shooter McGavin to go down. Now we have a moment of a plot here. A moment where Shooter McGavin has escaped the mental ward because of this whole thing.
Yeah.
They could have it could have just been that, bro. And it would have been and it could have been a much simpler thing.
So you didn't like the fact that Shooter became their coach and had a moment?
That could have been the thing, but differently. Again, agenda. It was very agenda-y plot, a very agenda. Oh, why are we talking about golf? What's golf? Let's talk about golf.
I don't know what you mean by agenda-y, and trust me, you're talking to the guy who catches on to the agenda-y shit all the time. I'm just not following. And I'm not even saying it was a great movie. I'm not following how you and Brendan as the movie guys, are tracking onto this stuff. Agenda-y is Disney Channel putting she and they dinosaurs in their fucking show.
It damn near felt like that to me.
Really?
It felt like that to me.
In what regard, though?
Again, just with the scenes.
Just because they made
writing,
Shooter not a...
The writing, the acting, some of the shots were weird. Just weird.
Okay, I'm not a movie guy, so I don't divulge movies like.
And again,
you do, so
people
I
are
don't know.
"Oh, you're just being too critical on it's a stupid comedy." I'm like, I know, I get it. It is supposed to be a stupid comedy, and that's all it is.
I also think it's hard because they didn't use a lot of real actors in the movie either.
I know that was what okay.
Golfers were in the movie, dog.
I get it, Mr. Adam Sandler. I get it. I love you so much, and it's cool to make a movie with your family and friends and have everybody and have 187 cameos, but it was not funny. The cameos were not funny. They were weird. Shit was just weird. It was not funny. And then it was overrun. How many minutes are in the fucking movie of the family just beating shit up? And it's haha, Adam Sandler would lose his mind in the original Happy Gilmore, and some of the funny scenes are he's getting talked to, and I'm going to be a good boy, and in the background, we're hearing him cuss and beat the fuck out of people. That's a genuine good comedy fucking scene.
Right.
Now, he's in his car trying to fix his car, and the entire family, they're like, oh, how do we fix the car? We just hit it. We just hit the car. And it's this is, America is idiocracy. And this is something.
Oh, I don't disagree.
I
don't disagree with the fact that movies I don't disagree with the fact that movies being made nowadays are absolutely dog water compared to what they used to be.
Idiocracy. Yeah. And I'm like, what is this? And then I'm hearing numbers of how much was spent on the movie. And then Adam Sandler's one of the biggest of all time comedians. I'm like, what? And you're telling me that
how much did they spend on the movie?
I gotta check my sources with that one, because I saw one, I saw two, I saw difference. I saw a lot. I saw Adam Sandler had paid out of a shitload out of his own pocket. I saw a bunch of different things.
And you don't think it's gonna be worth it?
Fuck no. Everyone I've seen some people that liked it, and it's yeah, you like it.
I don't think it was
love Adam Sandler.
Right? Yeah, I don't think it was as bad as sequels as other sequels have been. But I don't think it I don't think it encapsulated the feeling of Happy Gilmore 1. Not at all.
We're talking about Jack and Jill here. These are some of the... Brendan loves it. That's my boy. Brendan loves it. And I'm like, these are movies I'm like, okay, they weren't that great, but I didn't hate them the way I hated Happy Gilmore 2. And I don't know why. I had the cups, guys. Before you think I'm a hater, I got the cups from Subway, okay?
Yeah, that's so funny, because Brendan said the same thing. We were at David's the other night.
I'm like, I got the cups.
He was not a fan of it.
I know, and I was hurt. It was more hurt. I felt more attacked. Felt attacked. So yeah, I could go on, but
That's so funny. That's hilarious.
yeah, I enjoy older movies now. Now I saw Happy Gilmore 2, and now I watch older movies.
Now you're back to your older
and now
movies.
I'm happy watching older things.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Schmitty Show.
No, this was great. Thank you for having me on your pod, dude. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming on. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for having the stew ready to go for us and everything set up. And
Just keep killing it and doing your thing with Power Slap, man. I think a lot of good things are going to happen to you with it. So just keep. I appreciate all your advice too with me because I know I need to be better.
Schmitty, you got it.
So I appreciate
You've already made it. You just have to capitalize.
Mama, we made it. You heard it here from Mike.
You've already
I
made it.
appreciate that.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you hear that MMA Guru? I made it. So fuck you.
Yo,
No,
that guy's capitalizing. That guy's
Yeah.
capitalizing.
Yeah.
That guy's capitalizing.
He
You
works
can hate,
hard.
You can hate
I
him
don't-
all you want.
No, I don't disrespect people.
No, I
that
know.
grind.
No, I know.
And I
I'm
respect
saying,
him for that.
There's always a funny beef here between you and Guru. It's funny, but you gotta respect.
It's a hoot
the
and a
nigga.
holler. I'll tell you that. It's a hoot and a holler.
That boy done put the work in and capitalized on his opportunity. That's absolutely true. And now he's got a show with DJ, right? He's got his own show with DJ.
Get out.
I'm not joking.
Seriously?
DJ and Guru.
Oh, dude. Incredible.
They've got their own show. Don't fucking act brand new. All right, boys. That was Day Trip, and I don't even know what episode this is, but this is the Schmitty episode.
What
That's
the
all that
hell,
matters.
man? You didn't know
I think
that
it's 14,
number?
15.
I'm a big guest. You didn't know what number it was?
14 or 15. That's all I
I
know.
get a big guest. I know what number it
I
is.
couldn't tell you, to be honest with you.
Hurt. All right.
But yeah, but that's what happens when you're on episode 262, brother.
I'd be like, hey, man, Mikey was on Florida.
Yeah, right. What episode was I on?
You were just on a freaking month ago.
Right. And what episode was that?
203.
Yeah,
Go look.
right. Go look it up.
Let's
All right.
see.
That was
All
Day
right.
Tripping with Big Schmitt. We love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Yay.